So there's this bird. They ate the donut. They like the donut. Yeah. They did eat the donut. Yeah. Yeah, they did eat the donut. The birds ate the donut. They were totally said they're eating the donut. You know, the birds show you that they would eat the donut. I left it there. They'd eat it. No, donuts are not the best thing for birds to eat, but they would eat it. They'd eat it. It's not the best thing for them to eat, but they would. See, the bird food for the pigeons, see, they like the donuts. It's not really good for them. They would eat it, but, yeah, they'd eat it, but then, but it's not really the best thing for them. See, the sugar in the donut, you didn't seem to get fat and kill it, but you have a fat dead bird. See, the bird food for the pigeon, for the chicken and stuff, probably they didn't eat it because it's sugary and fat. And we didn't just kill it from being sick and fat from the sugary fat donut. See, the bird food, they didn't just gobble it up from the chicken feed because it wasn't just fattening and bad for you. But they would eat the donut, but it would fatten up and kill them, and they just sit there and die a fat bird. Huh? The bird would just sit there and die from the pit. If I fed them donuts, they'd eventually die being fat. But the bird food from the chicken feed, they'd stick around for a few years. There'd be so many birds if they ate the bird food from the chicken feed. So they ate the pigeons ate the bird food from the chicken feed. There'd be so many pigeons, they just let them stick around. But they'd eat the donuts because they like the donuts. They would eat it, but eventually kill them being fat and obese. See, that's the bird food from the chicken feed. See, they don't want to eat it, but it would keep them around. There'd be so many birds. See, that bird food would keep them around, but they didn't really eat it. They would just eat it because it would keep them around. There'd be so many birds, like chickens. It's good for chickens to keep them around. It's like 5 billion chickens, so it must be good for the chickens, so it's good for the birds. They'd eat the donuts because they like the fattening donut and die, but they'd eat the donut, but they wouldn't eat the bird food because it was good for them. But there's so many chickens, I assume the bird food for the chickens is really good, but they wouldn't really eat it. Because some is good for them and there'd be more birds. So they understand more birds. So they eat the donut, they would. You have to tell them to be more birds because it's good for them. So you have to learn that to be more birds because it's good for them. They want more birds. You can get more birds with the chicken food, but they wouldn't really eat it. See? So you can communicate with them. Tell them they would not eat it. You can communicate with them. You can tell them that the bird food I put out for the chicken food, they have more birds because they want more birds that eat it. You tell them this is just going to make them fat and sick and they wouldn't eat it. But, people just want to hear they're a piece of shit attacking me about race. People just want to hear they're a piece of shit to me, talking to me about racist comments.